here into the dirt with us. Come to the bottom of the table, XG. You know it's comfy down here. Come on in.
Really impressive stuff across the board. That's what you want to see from a team right on the edge of being dropped down to that lower bracket as we head back to the panel where they are good enough to back up the draft.
You know, I would love to hype up my panelists. I would love to say they saw this coming. They knew how amazing your cult were going to fight. But only T believed. What the fuck is going on, Quinn and Misery? Come on, guys. What the hell, man?
I'm talking about the draft, okay? I'm not a seer. I couldn't see the game. And they played their heroes better than their heroes were. So kudos to them for making it work.
I mean, your cult's like, I don't know even how to describe it, but some days they can do it, some days they don't. And today was clearly a day they do. So good job, your cult. You beat XG.
There's something about, like, when this team is under no pressure, they just perform a little bit better. Like the very beginning.
Wait, no. This is not no pressure, though. Remember, if they lost this, it's guaranteed last chance qualifies. The fact that they won this, it means that we get to go to tiebreakers and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, but
it's only one best of 3.
I guess, but I don't think they consider that.
All right, they're not doing the numbers.
That was the end of the group stage.
Okay.
They know that their back is still against the wall.
That is true.
My point anyway was going to be like, they win a lot of the beginning of the tournament when the tournament is just starting, you know, everything is fresh, and then towards the end they squeeze a win like this and look pretty impressive. And I mean, in terms of draft, I feel like now that we saw the game play out, I think Extreme Gaming's draft looks a bit underwhelming, right? They don't really have a lot of damage, right? One pipe on Mars and suddenly it's quite hard for them to kill any heroes. And yeah, the Storm carry, it looked pretty legit this game.
Storm carry looked great, but I want to focus on the Bane just very quickly before we dive into that Storm a little bit more, because this is kind of the coin flip of a Bane. We saw it in the last game with Tidebound, where level 7 at, like, you know, what, minute 20 it felt like. This time around, you get an early Nightmare, an early Fiend's Grip, all that sort of stuff. Everything is looking good for you. It feels like you're able to catch these slippery heroes. The Puck feels like he's not able to do what his toolkit is entitling him to.
Yeah, I mean, they have pretty good heroes against the Puck. I think XG, that is the one hero that I think they got a little bit too big for their britches. They're like, oh, it's Storm, we pick Puck. But to be honest, it's not that good against the rest of the heroes besides the Storm, and it is also a bit weird with XG's heroes. I think the synergy between them is a bit strange. You know, I still believe in the fact that I think Yakult's heroes are absurdly bizarre and have a lot of issues with them. But I do think, like Misery mentioned, the pipe on Mars was a really great adjustment. It's not something you normally see in the hero, but they were very clearly like thinking in the moment and actually like they were playing well. You could see the cohesion between them. It felt like they were a team this game, whereas I think in a lot of other games, I don't know what it feels like.
Yeah, I mean, I think we can see that as well around that kind of 20-minute mark, right? Where your cult, they identify that kill Puck and the game is going to be on their side, because when you have no coil, there's no big fight. And I think XG did look lost a couple times because you see here, Puck's already dead. And I don't really know why XG, in an even net worth, where sure, Fly is up top on the net worth, why they're still walking down the lane. If they just disengage, walk back away from